clarity. This the plan. Chopping it up with the chairman. Yeah.
Welcome to another edition of Chopping It Up with the Chairman. I'm Al Williams here with the Chairman, Kobe Millender. We got a great show for you lined up today. Today's title, Benefit Reps. You all might need to know these people that we have in today. It's a lot going on right now. So we got special guests in the building, Laura Smith, Thomas Griffin, and let's get to it. So first, Laura, can you just talk about the roles of the benefit reps during the layoff period?
Okay, so our role as benefit reps is to support the membership during the layoff as far as making sure that the claims are being filed, meaning opening up your claims, and also certifying your claims. So our role is to answer any questions when it comes to that.
Okay. So you can answer any question. Now the question for you, Thomas, are the reps, are the reps always available?
Yeah, so chairman and the executive board have, always made it us available for the membership during layoffs. Just like, for example, this past week, we were able to successfully get unemployment out for Wednesday and Thursday, so that was helpful to the membership. So thank you for all that showed up. So yeah, appreciate that.
So always available for questions. Moving on, because you all do a lot, can we talk about another aspect of the benefits reps? The importance of life insurance. Laura, is there a sign-up period for signing up for life insurance?
Yes, currently we have, it's open enrollment as we speak. It started April 14th to May 23rd. Every year they try to do it around the same time. So yes, right now that is currently happening.
Okay, so there's the dates if you want to sign up for life insurance. Kobe, I know you have a personal story dealing with life insurance. Can you talk a little bit about your own personal story?
Yeah. Well, life insurance is something I thought that, when you start working at Ford Motor Company, it's something that you think is automatic. You never realize what you need till things happen in life. So a lot of people know back in 1999, May 20th, 1999, I lost a child. Lost one of my twin sons due to a car accident. And went to the, at the time, me and my wife, we were trying to make the arrangements to bury our son. Mm-hmm. And I went to the benefits office to see, what funds I had available to help bury my child. And you never think something like this would happen. You never think you might need it. Right. But I didn't know at that time, I was told I had $0 to bury my son. Mm-hmm. We were devastated. By the grace of God, I had parents and family that were able to help me, but I just didn't know that there was insurance that I needed to take out on my children, not thinking anything like that would ever happen, right. Of course. Right. But it did. And I was in a position where I didn't have nothing to bury my child. But like I said, I had parents, the grace of God, that helped me. Right. But I didn't know. And I want the membership to understand these are things you need to know.
Mm-hmm. That's very valuable information. Thank you for sharing that story as well. Thomas, I had my own personal question. I was wondering, can you talk about the differences between Ford's life insurance and outside life insurance?
Okay, yeah. So Ford's life insurance, we use MetLife. Okay, and that's contractual. That's who we use. So with Ford's insurance, you have a basic policy that Ford pays for. Everybody has that policy. And then you have an option, which is optional life, to purchase additional life insurance. Now that, you can purchase that for your spouse and your children, okay? Stepchildren, whatever, it's just whoever's in your household. And then, so now outside insurance, okay?
Sometimes I don't want to interrupt you. So that's the insurance I didn't have at that time.
Correct, you didn't have the optional life.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And then for outside, okay, I have both policies. I have with Ford and outside, and without, outside of Ford. So those policies, most of them have a set premium, monthly premium. They don't adjust, go up, or anything like that usually, but you gotta shop around for them. But you can find policies like that. The optional life will go up. So like from 55 to 60, 65 to 70, so every fifth year, whatever you wanna say, it will go up. So that's just something to kinda keep in mind.
Okay, okay. I wanna switch it up again.
Before we switch, I just wanna make sure that everybody knows that they can log on to mybenefits.metlife.com to do any, increases on their MetLife
Okay.
or any changes on their beneficiaries. They can do that by either going online or calling MetLife.
Okay, good, good. Another aspect of the benefits rep, medical claims. I think that's a big one. I got my own personal experience, but let's start off. The first thing we need to know, when should someone file a medical claim?
So you will do that 5 days from your last day of work. You must file a claim if you're going to be out for any bodily injury, hospitalization, sickness, pregnancy. Those are the type of claims that, you know, once you and your doctor substantiate that you are going to be away from the job, then you will have to open up the claim with Sedgwick.
Speaking of Sedgwick, I did have my own personal experience. I broke my ankle last year in June, and I was out for some months, and it worked out where to be honest, I think I actually talked to you a couple times, and you was able to walk me through the process, and it was seamlessly. Like, I didn't have to wait a long time, and you helped me out tremendously where I start seeing payments soon.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I know people want to know. They don't want to be out of money for a long period of time.
That's right.
They're just keeping honest.
Yeah.
And not to imagine if you hobbled up like me, you can't do nothing already, and the money is funny as well. So you was very instrumental in helping me, so I appreciate that. Let's talk about Kobe. I want to bring you in because I want to talk about the amount of grievances that you fight for on medical mistakes. I was able to lean on Thomas, so I didn't have no mistakes.
Right.
I didn't have to go through that.
Right.
But could you just talk about the amount of grievances you fight for based on people not doing stuff the right way?
Well, I don't know if you want 5 day notice, 10 day quit, medical leaves, all that. That's the number one leading to people getting terminated. That's the number one grievances. Those are the majority of all grievances when people make, and I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Ford sits back and wait for you to make a mistake. They sit back and wait so they can fire you. That's what they do. So that's the number one. That's why I always tell people, and I know the reps are very instrumental in this and that, but when people call me and say, Kobe, this and that, I say, talk to the benefits reps. And I personally call both of them and say, call this person, this and that. Because your benefits rep is there to guide you through the process to try to protect your job, just like he did with you. That's what they're for. That's the number one reason people get fired at Ford Motor Company. That's the leading reason. Yep.
There you go. Look, these are some people you want to know, especially during a layoff time, grievances, medical benefits, anything that you might need. You might want to benefits. You want to talk to these two here. Remember, if there's any topics that you all want to hear on the show,
Yes.
put it in the comments, and we will get it together.
Absolutely.
Other than that, we will see y'all next time on Chopping It Up with the Chairman. See y'all next time.
Yeah.